Good morning, traders and investors. Are you guys ready to get into some live trading action? I know that I'm excited. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a bold call. Stick around to find out what that bold call is. And like always, guys, hit the thumbs on up. Let's get it started right here on live trading with Benzinga.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those words have been dancing around my head all night. I mean, it's Vegas lore, that phrase.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's dive on in. And it's an exciting day for me as I start my CMT challenge. You guys know I'm going to be doing a competition. Full disclosure, want to say it again. Don't want people to get caught. You know, I'm going to be doing some bigger sizing. Of course, I have $100,000 to play with. Of course, paper money, those paper hands. So we'll see how I'm able to put those paper hands to work today. But let's bring on the guys and get right to it into the stocks. So we got Ryan Faloona and, of course, Zunaid in the house, or you guys can check him out on Twitter, Made in India, and how you spell it. It might be important to catch there. A couple X's in between.
What's
how
up,
we doing,
man?
boys?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, let's get into it. What are you guys feeling? You guys feeling a little bit bearish this morning with the overnight news from Nvda, or are you guys feeling a little bullish?
Yeah, I mean, Nvidia jumped to, what is it? Not jump, I guess, fell to about the 140, and then it's kind of bounced back since, which is interesting because yesterday when we were talking about Nvidia, we said, oh, if you wanted to grab it, 140 wouldn't be kind of a bad level to wait for. And then what do you know? You kind of got your wanting 24 hours later. But let's see if 140 holds, though, right? So I would kind of try to go ahead and scalp some equity here or calls around the 140 area on Nvidia. So that's what I've got my alert set on, and that's exactly what I'm put on E-Trade to go ahead and buy some calls at for Nvidia. And if it wants to go up to 150s or so, I would be looking to short that because look how beautifully yesterday we mentioned it multiple times. Look how beautiful that 150 level held on Nvidia there. I think the lowest it went was maybe 40 cents, not even 50. What is that? Yeah, like 50 cents, give or take. But that's what I've got on Nvidia. And of course, AMD went ahead and fell there as well. I expected AMD to go to 80s, but it hasn't yet. But it looks like 8150 is the area for support. But I'm going to go ahead and play Nvidia over AMD just because on Nvidia you have the daily support level from, what is this? From June 5th. So I expect that to hold a little bit better for me personally. Will it hold a little better? We'll find out. But Tesla, this one kind of chopped around a bit yesterday. Tried to short in the afternoon. I didn't have much success. But speaking of which, I played some SPX puts, some calls yesterday for the VWAP test. And I kind of was like, all right, cool, I'm done for the day. Obviously, I wanted to go ahead and grab puts because, it's rejecting VWAP there. But I didn't. And then I went to go, make some food, came back and saw this candle. And I was like, holy smokes. I think one of the options I was looking at as a YOLO was like 50 cents and they closed $15. And I was just
man.
I was like, all right, bro. The one time I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna be responsible. Stupid. Anyway, let's get back to the SPY though. For the SPY, obviously we had a nice little gap down here. Now we'll see how we open up and where we open up. But for now, the only level I'm interested in going long in at the moment is going to be the 390s. And so I've got my alert set there. We'll see how things play out. I do expect this 395 to be resistance. So if SPY said, oh, I'm going to go test it, cool, I'm going to grab some puts. But then my stop loss would be like 50 cents below, 50 cents above or whatnot. Let's check out Apple here. Apple, similar to Nvidia, the main level I care about is going to be the 150. Do we ever get there? I don't know. But setting alert doesn't cost me anything, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Besides that, though, 158 can go ahead and be a little bit of resistance, mainly because you can see here it was acted as support. Then we finally cracked, and now we can see if it wants to come back up. If it comes to 158 or so, possibly look to go short if it acts as resistance on that one. And finally, let's check out the Qs. Qs are under 300, obviously. This this 300 wasn't the cleanest. More like 299 was a clean support type thing. You can see that right there. 299 was more of a supportive area. But if the Qs get to about 300, I'd look to grab some puts. So for me, it just depends on where the stock option, or excuse me, where the action ends up going, and that's what I'm going to follow. And of course, I'll keep an eye on the first 30 minutes to see if there's any movements that we like or anything like that at all. And then we'll kind of play it off of that. What you got, Ryan?
Well, that was a good synopsis there on AMD and Nvidia. I suspect that when some of the reactionary selling is done, these are both going to bounce. So I like the idea of finding out levels and trying to play calls. May join you on that. We'll see. Overall market sentiment here, I would say overall I'm still bearish. I'm still calling for a move back down to 360. Again, just I know I sound like a broken record because I've been saying that all the time, but inevitably I think that's where we kind of start the bottoming process. We may snap and go beneath that. We may have a little bit of a bounce here at 390, which we may see today. We'll see. Market may sink on some of this other news. Now, as far as some of the other things that are in the movers tool, let's take a look at it. First one here is going to be SHPH. This is not on my list to trade. I repeat, this is not on my list to trade. I'm bringing this up because this is behaving similarly to HKD, which we all saw. I would say be very careful if you're going to trade this. Another one to mention that was like this yesterday was AXT. Oh no, ATXG. Was it? Yeah, ATXG. Excuse me. So this thing went as high as what? $1,150, and it's already back down to 484. So be aware of these two. You'll probably see these circulating on social media. I'm of course not going to trade them, but these are the two what we call crack runners, if you will. So just understand what's going on there. As far as actual tradable stocks here, first one on the list is going to be HPCO. This is Hempico. Actually, this sounds like a cannabis name. Nicotine-free and tobacco-free alternatives to traditional cigarettes. Okay, not quite, but similar. Anyway, what I'd really like to see here is a hold of 754. And like in most cases, I'd actually like to see it come into that level. I'd like to see it pull since we're kind of elevated here in the pre-market. Interesting thing here is that we really kind of stopped in between this 922 and 963 area before we sold off. We did get a pull there. So it'd be interesting to see if we can clear out this consolidation area here. I'd actually try this through 8. I wouldn't necessarily wait for 820. I think you might actually, if it does curl on good volume, you might actually get a trade trigger here through 8 as opposed to having to wait till 820. So we'll watch that one today and see how that goes. BGXX. This is bright green. This is provider of cannabis-related products, and other legal medicinal plant-based therapies. So this is going to have your cannabis angle here. We have a really nice range here in the pre-market, right? We closed here about 130, went as high as 348, really kind of retraced most of that move back down here to 186. Key level that I'm going to be looking for first here is going to be 190. This 195 level, I would probably just ignore. I'd wait to see what happens right around $2. But if we can push through $2, should be a little bit gappy up to 225. Could be a really good trade here as well. Next here is GFAI. This is a penny stock. I'm not going to play it, but this is carving out a good range. We'll see if that ends up going. Last one here is going to be Pax Media. This is PXMD. This stock also carving out a pretty nice range here this morning. It's holding that 345. It looks like we're bouncing here a little bit. Again, this one a little bit more spready, probably a little bit more difficult to trade than some of the other stocks on our list, but we'll see. And again, what I think I'd really like here is this consolidation area. So everything between 350 and 370, probably going to get some back and forth there. If we clear that out to the upside, maybe we make a run at 380, 386, and then maybe eventually 4 and 420, which is the pre-market high, or the pre-market high that I marked off here. Next, we have CMRA. So this one actually looked a little bit better in the pre-market earlier today. We've kind of sold off a little bit here. I'd actually wait for this to confirm more upside before we actually trade this to the upside. I wouldn't be shocked if this tested 2 to the downside, and I wouldn't be shocked if it moved kind of quickly. So I would want to wait and confirm that this actually moves back through 225, maybe even 230 before taking a long here on this one. I think that's it for me. Otherwise, we're just going to watch the scanner here. We'll see what other plays present themselves here.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into it now. I'm going to be let's first get into just the stocks out there and what I'm looking at. Of course, I do still have a real trade. My UNG swing trade still on. Yesterday was able to take some off at 31.77. It did get the pop to 32, but I honestly, it was my fault. I got the alert while it was going through the 90s, and by the time I was able to get to my trading platform, it was already back down in the 77. So I just took some profit there. But remember, we added those shares back at our average. We were at 31 exactly. We got to 31.04 because I added the shares, and then we were able to sell some into the rip again. So what did I do? I just kept the swing on again. And what did I do? I wake up today and we're green. We're looking good. So now we're already at that 31.70 area. Going to look for it to take on off through 32. If we can get that through, now we can really start pushing through 32 level. That's when I'm going to look for a move on up here towards at least we can start making a move towards 32.50s. That's where I could take some profit and then really look for the 33 breakout. That could really happen. Of course, I might even keep a little bit of a piece on this, just even the smallest piece I can, because of course on the second we're supposed to come back online. Will we come back online is the real question with UNG. Natural gas is something that I'm keeping an eye on today. All right, now the SPY is where I'm making the bold call today, guys, and I've already put it out on Twitter that I was looking for a rebound today. And why am I looking for a rebound? Because we're finally right back down towards oversold levels. We've called out this level, right? This was created on the 21st. It's not like, I kind of lied to you guys there. No, this was created on the 21st. We called the bottom in the market. We called the top in the market. So this was created on the 17th. Look what happened there. 17th, boom. From then we've come down. Now we're going to look for a bounce here. We'll see if we are able to get the bounce. I talked about yesterday on At the Close that I was looking for a move towards 390s on the SPY to give us that oversold level to see the bounce come in. Now what I'm going to be looking for is a quick dip here out the open and then a quick rally back. And why do I think that we can get a rally? Just because of the oversold conditions. So look for stocks that are beaten down to come bouncing back today. A lot of those could be those growth names that have gotten hit hard. Of course, one of those is going to be Nvda to watch today. So I will be watching that stock to see if we can get this little push. And I think it's not going to test the 41 level. I think it already tested down there towards 140.86. I think we're just going to get a booming rip, at least on Nvidia, and it's going to give us the opposite sign probably of the overall market. That's why I just watch Nvidia today, at least from my eyes, for tech. And if I do see that push coming in Nvidia, I might play strong in tech today, as that has been a really beaten down sector in the last couple of days. Of course, I'm playing more the portfolio outlook, so I have to play it for a little bit longer move than just today. The way that the portfolio works, and I'll show you guys the platform now and everything, so at least you guys can see it here. I'm going to have to put it full screen when I show you guys this, because I'm using like a different camera so that you guys can still get my charting throughout the day. And you guys will see another scanner that I'm using here, because these are the only stocks that I can trade. I can only trade in the stocks that are part of the S&P 500. So we're going to see what happens today. Competition ended, and now we're starting on up. And so we're going to go ahead and see what we get today. Of course, I'm able to put in orders here. You can see I have $100,000 to play with. So it's time to have some fun. And it ends on the 28th of October. So I do have some time. This is going to take some while. I'll let you guys know when I do start finally getting things in our portfolio. And what do I have? Of course, this is paper, so we'll see what happens. And I got about 58 days, and we'll see if we can make it on the leadership board, right? I mean, that's our goal here, is to try to show that we got the skills to compete with anybody on out there. We do have some rules that I have to follow. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of background on that. 2-day minimum hold, excluding stops and targets. So if I hit a stop or a target before those 2 days, it's okay. The trade will execute. Now, of course, I've been thinking about it as $10,000 max capital, 10% capital max for each position. Going to be at least looking towards making at least 16 trade ideas. We'll see what happens. I got some notes here. on some stocks that I'm going to be watching. And these are kind of more daily outlooks, right? And so I'll run through some of these stocks now. I'm going to go ahead and go back towards the other charting so you guys can see that. But I'm actually using that scanner that's on the right-hand side here to take a look at some of those stocks. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at a 5-day price trend versus the market. What has been strong even though the market has been coming down? So I get a stock like MOH, I get Cardinal Health. Cardinal Health is definitely one I'm going to be watching today to get through these levels on the daily chart. You can see a pullback maybe to 70.14, looking to see if it could step on up there towards 73 and 74. And then there's other companies like Ulta. Ulta, I'm looking for a pullback towards around 411 or 410s to go ahead and try to get a dip buy on this stock to come back on up. This has just been such a winner. I like their earnings outlook, and they usually do good going into winter as you get, a lot of people buying some kind of makeup going into kind of the winter months. Something that I'll keep on watch. Ulta Beauty, will it take that next step up? Of course, there's some other ones to kind of watch. I was watching McKesson, medical distribution stock here. Take a look at the weekly chart. Take a look at that nice setup. If it can get back above the weekly setup of 371.98. So then we can go to the hourly, and you can see here it's kind of on a stair step down. Let's see if we can get the push above the 370s today and catch McKesson. There's a lot of these kind of going to be higher price names. Of course, I'm going for the S&P 500, but we also can look at some maybe kind of like oil and gas names like EOG, Chevron, of course, ConocoPhillips. Names like this we'll definitely have on our radar. I do like the dip today in oil. Going to look for it to dip a little bit to try to wash some people out the open here. But I might be buying my dip here in ExxonMobil. I'll let you guys know if I get into any of these. And like I said earlier, just always understand that I'm doing the competition right now, trading a little different. I do have the UNG position. That's going to be the only position that I deal with for real cash today. I'm not trying to bounce back and forth because I'm going to end up getting lost and then be upset because, of course, I'm not paying attention to probably either as much focus. So I'll try to do my best to try to give you guys always the outlooks. These are going to be longer term trades, kind of more of a swing outlook for 2 days. We'll see what happens today.
Well, first of all, Mitch, I want to say good luck on this. I think this is a lot of fun. Challenges like this, I've never really been good at, so I'm really rooting for you in this case. Absolutely. A couple of other things, Aaron, is Jeff texting you your trades right now? I haven't heard from Jeff yet today. I was getting my tea time in order for Sunday. And then Mitch, I think maybe you should cover this since you were just talking a lot about your competition. I know you've said this before on some of the other streams. I'm sure some of the viewers out there are wondering if they can participate. Why don't you explain the rules for entry and then why you're doing it here on stream?
Yeah, it's CMT Association trading competition. So if you guys looked it up, you guys can kind of follow along. And really, I think what this is for. It's for really students of academic partner program institutes. So if you're part of maybe like an investor club or something like that in colleges, those are being able to jump on here, but it's mainly CMT candidates also. People that are going through the exams right now that want to kind of show off what they have available to them and how their skills are. And that's why when we go to the leadership, you'll see here, CMT level candidate cleared, candidate, CMT level 2 candidate cleared, or level 3. There's 3 levels. So we could also separate the leadership by those levels. But to tell you the truth, I want to beat some of those CMT level 3s. So we'll see what happens, like always. Now, if you guys can get in it, you have to be part of either taking the test or a part of some of those third-party partner program students. It's usually academics for college students. So if you're in college, you probably could get in it, and you need to get in it. I think it was last night, so maybe you can reach out to them, see if you can join the competition a little bit late. But I'll give you guys at least the site where if you were trying to get in it, this is the site, CMT Association. Of course, you guys know that I'm working on my CMT as I've already cleared level 1. Let's get into it, guys. Let's go. 5 minutes.
Good luck, man.
Let's do it.
Good luck to you. So I know you mentioned like size and things like that. You're going to tell us like what you're in and how much you're in?
Exactly. I'll tell you, there's a reason why I got this up for you guys, right? Is that I want you guys to see everything that I do literally to the key. and then we can have some fun, learn from it, give opinions. Since it's paper, I'm not stressing it, guys. If you guys think that a position's not, or maybe I went too big on, tell me what you guys think. This is going to be all about you guys too, engaging with me back and forth. That's why I wanted to do it live and not just keep it, on the hush hush. And then, you guys just kind of being like, well, what is Mitch doing back there? Well, now you guys know exactly what I'm up to. That's what we try to do here on Benzinga, is try to stay transparent. So you guys will see me try to battle with the best. Of course, these are tough competitions, right? You can only go long. That's another thing to mention. Only go long. So in a market where we're in a bear market, it's kind of tough, but I'll try to do my best to kind of get some good results. We'll see what happens. And another thing is the goal here, right? We're not trying to make, let's say, 30% today. That would be insane. We're trying to make on average about like 2 to 3% on each position, risking about 1%, maybe 1.5%. We need to be smart with these kind of positions here, especially in a bear market. We're going to be trying to go fast towards the profit when we can. So setting some earlier targets and trying to maybe go more in and out than looking for reward 1 and reward 2. We might just go more in, out, and just keep trying to repeat that, because it's also the way that the ordering works, right? The targets, the stops are going to get hit kind of on a stop basis. It's like kind of a market order at those levels. So I'm not going to really stress too much about reward 1, reward 2. Just going to try to nail it. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's take a look at what stocks are moving on out there today, and we'll see if we get the tech bounce.
Let me just answer a real quick question. Gene, you're asking, where is the link for TOS Squawk? It doesn't show up anymore. Squawk is not available through TOS anymore. You have to be a Benzinga Pro subscriber in order to get Charlie the Great, as we call him, on the Squawk. Don't worry. If you haven't done a trial yet, go ahead, start up a 2-week trial. Get 2 weeks of it for free.
Get your squawk. And yeah, I knew that used to be a part on Thinkorswim, but sometimes they got to pay up to get the good stuff. But let's keep going. Let's get into this market, see if we get the bounce here. A lot of people will be watching to see if we can get a bounce. I think one of the things is just when you never go straight down, you never go straight up. That's the way I feel in this market. And so that's why I'm looking for a bounce today. We'll see if we can get it.
I'm going to be keeping an eye on HPC. I'm waiting on my E-Trade to load up here in a sec. Give me a second. HPCO here around $7 might be an area that I'll try to buy with a stop loss below 670s on HPCO. All
right, got to be ready for the open, 928, and I'm going to throw up Zunaid's charts, and I will focus. I'll let you guys know if I do take something out the gates.
Let's make it hot. Let's make it hot. What's up, Type R LEDs FK8? Sweet name. What's up, Shelly? Buddy is sleeping, by the way. I will tell him that you sent his emoji, though. Yeah, I will tell him.
Ooh, you know what? I might try to short it there. 273s.
Techie tech.
1 minute till the U.S. market opens. 1 minute, folks.
On Tesla here, you've got about the 274 area that's been resistance in the pre-market. That, man, if it was 275, I 100% would go short. But I'll see. If it comes up to this area, maybe I'll grab one contract or a couple just to kind of get a little itch. But we'll see. But again, HPCO, though, let me go ahead and get back here. HPCO, put that here.
All right, 929. Let's get to it, guys. We're about to hit it. I have to put some tunes on.
HPC, I've got an order out there to buy some at 705s. And then, of course, Tesla, I'm going to keep an eye on here in case it gets to 274s.
I kind of like that Tesla. The 270 with a 50% retracement level that I've been looking at for a long time. We've already hit it in the pre-market. I think we could get a boom right out the gates.
Here we go, folks. Good luck.
All right, let's see what we got. I'm going to have that ready. Let's put Tesla up here. And, of course, if anyone else has any other tickers they want to keep an eye on, please let me know.
Cardinal Health already getting a little push there. I'm going to be trying to get in this one on a dip to 71s. We'll see if I'm able to get in there.
SPY's first move is up.
Not being able to catch up to Cardinal Health, so I'm going to go for McKesson here. Let me see if I'm able to get in.
What we got there? Come on, Tesla. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see.
Oh, here we go with Jay-Z. Not the rapper, the crazy stock. Trying to make a move through 7 here. Not in Jay-Z, by the way. Just kind of watching it. Want to get a feel for how this is going. This thing's wild.
Let's see. SPY went ahead all the way to 393, came back down. Now it's hitting the lows of the day. Let's see what the low is going to be on this one. Yeah, I think the main play I'm going to have is on Nvidia. If it comes to that 140, that's what I'm waiting for. That HPCO, I'm going to cancel the orders to buy at 7 since it's gone above 8. So clearly not going to waste my buying power on that one. Just to have a limit order out there for no reason. You know what I could do on HPCO? I'm going to try a little bit of small size here at 813s on HPCO. Tesla looks like it's approaching. I'm going to wait till the 275s here. I'm about to get ready to go short Tesla here in a second. I'm looking at the 373.33. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get one contract just to start things off. 380 is my fill on the 273.33 puts. I'm going to look to sell that one contract at 440 if I can.
HPCO is going to be halted here at 865 if they hold it.
And I'm out at 440. Sweet. Easy $60. And then
HPCO halted.
Yes, the fuck it is. Let's go. I didn't get a chance to even sell it because I was busy shorting Tesla. But there we go.
You're in
one
HPCO?
for one. Yeah, 813
nice.
is my fill.
Nice. That's going to be a huge one.
Now, here's where, look, I only have a small size. So here's where I'm going to be a greedy little individual. I'm going to put a limit order out there at $8.90. All right. That's what I've got my limit order out there. Hopefully it opens, shoots up, then it can cry and do whatever it wants. But for now, that's what I've got. SPY, new lows, Nvidia trying to break above VWAP, a little bit of strength there.
Zunaid, on Tuesday, HPCO hit a high of $22. So I think your 890 spot is possible here.
Yeah,
one of the reasons this was so wild this morning.
Especially look at pre-market, right? You've got 950s, 969s there. So I definitely think it is. Obviously, if I had more size, I'd scale out and do all that fancy stuff, but I'm going to get rid of everything here.
SOXL, Dan is asking, can you check it? SOXL bouncing off that 1279 is the low print I have. 1280 looks to be your bounce spot here. I actually kind of like SOXL today just to try and capture a bounce. I don't think we sell off in the chips all day. And I think that at some point this move down is going to be overdone and there's going to be a bounce to play there. Maybe through 13 here. Looks like it's getting rejected there. Don't feel great about the entry on that yet, Dan.
Nvidia. Ooh, should we go short there? No, let's not be Let's not be greedy. We're good. We're good. We're good. No need to be greedy. Screw it. We'll be greedy. Just because I have an itch, I'm going to grab just one contract of Nvidia here at the 143 puts expiring this week. I got filled at 258. My stop loss is going to be above 144.
Dan Rippin, the only float measurement for HPCO that I can find is from Morningstar. They have a float of 4.41 million, but I don't know how accurate that is. Remember, float comes from multiple different sources. Sometimes you're going to get conflicting amounts on that. We have Morningstar's value in pro as 4.41.
Nvidia 290 out on those puts. 290. I am out on those puts. That's a quick little $30. Just one contract. Whew.
XMD coming up to that 420 spot that we talked about. Right through 4 here. That's kind of battling around this 4 handle. HKD halted. 130 HKD.
HKD. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the crazy one?
Yep. And then ATXG and SHPH are the other ones that are behaving like it.
Gotcha. Those Nvidia puts, if you were in them, now they're going for about 320 on the ass. So please go ahead and do what you feel is best for your portfolio. But I do see it coming down and testing 141s. I just wanted to crack above 144s. But again, I'm already all out because I only had one contract anyway.
All right, guys. First position is on here. I'm long on Nvidia. Long on Nvidia here. Risk is going to be towards, I just got the starter on here, so I'll give you guys really quick outlook here. Just going to put it up really big. You guys see here 143.14 is the average. I got 20 shares right now. That's just about 2,800. I can get all the way up to about $10,000 worth. So just going to hold here. The profit target is 148.80. The risk is towards 139.80 here. We'll see what happens. I can add towards 142 and 141.75s. As also, if we get a breakout above 144, I'm going to add again. Let's see what happens here now. In first position, remember, this portfolio challenge. UNG did a nice push right out through 32. Just going to do a little recap and let you guys go back to it.
Well, you're doing the recap right now, or?
No, I just did it.
Okay, cool. Hey, on the HPCO, I'm going to sell half at 890s, and I've got another half at 940s on HPCO. But if you guys played the Nvidia puts, they're going for 320 on the ass, so make sure you scale out, do what you need to do, whatever is best.
See the spy.
All right, there it is. HPCO out at 890. Sorry, HPCO bumped to the upside. I'm out at 890s on the first one. Second half, I'm going for 940s, I believe is what I have. 940s, boom, out every single goddamn thing on HPCO. And there it is, moving up towards a 10. And it's going to get halted here in about 2 seconds. 978 on the bid. Filling up those orders at 978 on the bid.
Yeah, it'll halt if they hold it here.
Yeah.
Halted.
And there's the official halt. Bye. I'm all out, though.
UNG got up to 32.25s. If we can get to 32.50s, you guys know I'll take some profit. It's a little bit harder because I got to like submit an image and stuff with these trades. And so you got to actually have some reasoning. You can't just be like, oh, I want to get in. Tesla looks interesting for me here. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to try to get in Tesla now. Use that 270.
CMRA, interesting here. CMRA looks like it stopped at 237. There's a battle right here around 227, 228. But if we can take that out and take out 237, I think this goes a lot higher.
You're looking at the longer short Tesla.
long, but I'm taking too damn long to put the position in. This is the only problem with a challenge like this, where you have to actually give your reasoning on why you're going long. I would have already been in it at 273, but it's already up there to 274. So I need to look for a pullback now. We'll see what happens.
Can you edit your reasoning?
Yeah. Can you enter and then fill it out?
Yeah.
It's part of the order part there, and so
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't want them to kind of kick me out the challenge because I'm going a little too fast in it. So it's part of the battle, guys. Part of the battle here.
I was gonna say, I can understand that. You want to respect the rules of the challenge. You want to play by the rules. I get it.
Yeah, the worst thing would be is we get kicked out because we did too good, and they're like, "Oh, well, you're day trading here." But look at Tesla's move there. I mean, it was a really nice setup there off the VWAP. I wanted to get off the VWAP right here when it started coming off the VWAP. It's already to the high. 270s would have been the risk because of the 50% retracement from the fibs. So that's my reasoning here that I'm trying to fill in. But it's more along, can I get the pullback now? Because I don't want to overextend myself. And with Tesla, that's the one thing that can be a little bit difficult. So I'll have to look for a pullback now. It's a little frustrating here. I hate reaching. You guys know me.
CMRA coming right back up to that 237 spot. Let's see if they can take it on CMRA. 237 is where it stopped.
Maybe you can add a generic. Yeah, I like it. Because stalks.
Yeah, just like already have templates already ready to go, so you can just copy and paste.
Yeah, that might be smart, guys.
That's 240.
Thanks for feedback, guys.
Absolutely. The 240 on CMRA is key here.
CMRA might be better the second time through 237. I'm out of it right now. Sorry.
I'm going to go ahead and grab some. You're fine. You're fine. We're looking at the same exact stock. Let me put it up in the middle, actually.
CMRA?
Yeah.
VWAP 228 might not be a bad ad here. Here we are at VWAP.
Perfect. Here we go. Bottom at 229. Break of 220 is my out. I'm looking to sell at 245s.
All right, guys, we're getting towards that 945. I want to see the SPY do a VWAP bounce here and start getting on up. That should turn around tech. And then when we see Nvidia get back above the VWAP, that's why I'll look to add Nvidia and then look for that bounce there.
Yeah, GCT, good call out, guys. GTC halted to the upside here, not in this. Huge pop though. Pop really through, what is this, 1575? CMRA looking like it's still trying to go here. Huge volume on CMRA.
Oil's kind of weak here. I'm kind of thinking about dip buying Oxy, but I'm going to try to focus on some other ones right now out the gates here. It's just looking too weak here. We'll see what happens. Tesla not pulling back far enough there for me. I want to get in this, but we need to get in at the right price. It's one thing that I need to be patient.
I'm going to try to get a small size here. 20% on Tesla. 274.61 is my fill. 274.61, waiting for a break of 275. There's a break of 275. I'm going to sell it here, and I'm out at 275.34.
Nice trade. That was a quick one.
A little frustrated. I wasn't able to get in there, but
tell them screw the reasoning. I buy what I buy when I buy.
Yeah,
say it just like that too.
I mean, I had the reasoning, which was the 50% retracement on the fibs, but it's more like it's hard to tell you guys that and put the order.
You got to tell us. You got to tell them.
It is what it is. Can't stress too much.
By the way, HPCO went ahead and opened up, went all the way almost to the 1050s, and now went ahead and
Nvidia coming down fast. Be careful.
971s on HPCO. What's going on with their CMRA? We're still hanging out there. Okay.
Yeah, they brought in some size at 235 on CMRA. ChargePoint has been great for us, Jim. It's a good shout there. ChargePoint, we've traded this a few times recently. I'd love to see it push through its pre-market high. Let's see, 1660, maybe only 19 cents away. They're hitting that size at 235 on CMRA here, Zunaid. Would love to see this fall.
Yeah, I've got my sell order at 245. 245 sell order. My average price is 229s.
I'm so annoyed right now. This thing deleted it when I went to look at the position.
Day one of the competition, Mitch is ready to toss his computer out the window.
You know it, guys. You know it.
You
That's the way it
know
goes.
it.
That's the way it goes sometimes, guys. It's just the way it goes.
Come on, CMRA. It's been a perfect day. I don't need you to ruin it for me. Come on.
Nice bid there at 230 on CMRA. They're hitting it though.
Yeah. You've got about at least 30,000 there. Come on.
Bid is real. Size still at 235.
There goes the SPY's trying to hold the VWAP there. Tesla's just frustrating. I'm trying to get the pullback. Let's go. Come back to VWAP for me.
Here's 235 and through. Now you're going to go for
There
highs.
we go. Oh, come on. Sell it.
Almost got it there, Zunaid. I think there's probably going to make one more run at these highs here, at least.
Come on.
Nvidia coming down fast there, guys.
Oh, they just mother. All right, bro.
Yeah, they mean mugged you right there.
They sure did. 245 was my sell. The high was 244. Holla.
Yeah, I have just a few shares printed at that level. And now you're at stop.
All right, bro.
What a bummer.
Well, 220 is my stop, so I'm like almost there. I'm going to buy some more here because I'm upset. Bought some at 225.
Buy some more because I'm upset. How many times have I said that?
Right. The 225s, I'm going to sell at around 233. See if I can get that. Nope, this shit's going to come right back down, isn't it? Yep. Come on, baby. Come on.
Banks at the lows. Bitcoin under 20K.
Come on, Tesla. Hit the VWAP. It's not going to do it.
Those Nvidia puts, if you're still in them, 390s.
All right, let's see if I got it here.
Hex Pony, I remember those days. Game over. Please insert more coins.
That sounds like a margin call.
It was an arcade thing.
No, I know. I'm just saying in the stock world.
What happened there?
Well, there's your pullback. It's like $1 from VWAP there.
I'm so confused
I don't know what
today.
penny you're looking at.
This is why I didn't want to bounce back from real money and the paper cop, because I'm just confused now.
What are you confused about? Like, is a program messing up for you?
I put in an order for Tesla, but I didn't feel like it went through.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's just frustrating me now. Tesla's right off the VWAP, and I'm like, yo, is the shares going to fill or what?
All right, I'm out here at Wow, what a shitty ass fill. 216s. God damn it, bro.
Oh, we got a mouse slam. That's like the club throw in golf. That's like where you really just
it was a beautiful day. I was a penny off of having it be perfect. And then I get
You get yanked.
I got yanked.
CMRA, by the way, pulled down to the bottom standard deviation of the VWAP. Joseph asking if Apple will bounce today. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the chips bounce after that news, after some exhaustion selling. But I can't tell you how long the bounce is going to last. So I'm not sure if it's even going to be helpful for you.
Nvidia to the downside.
Yeah, I think I just got stopped out on that. I'm glad I didn't go in full position.
There you go. That's why you got to manage your risk.
Yeah, so I came in small today. I came in biting.
Like
Snap, the max guys, position. Oh, go ahead.
Ron, I know you were calling Snap here. Snap is interesting if it can take out yesterday's intraday high. I got yesterday's intraday high at 1160. That's your spot on Snap. CMRA, by the way, could curl later on today. So the play now for that break of the high, not on deck, but might return. And there might be a curl opportunity here as well. See where it finds the bottom.
SPY trying to build around the 392s. I'm trying to see if it's going to come up today, but it's looking really weak here on this downturn.
BGXX curling here.
Should we go long Tesla? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna grab some Tesla here. Got filled at 274.05. Stop loss will be below 272.50s.
Definitely learning stuff about the comp today. On the struggles out here.
So if you look at BGXX, this is the type of curl we could see on CMRA. This looks like this is going to take out highs here. I'd like to add on a pull here, though.
If you're into the HPCO thing, $9 could be a decent entry price. Stop loss 50 cents below. Hella volatile.
I'm going to try some BGXX here. Tight stop, though. 190 stop. If we can't push through this high. Ooh, there's big bid. Looks like this high is coming down here, folks. 198 on deck here. BGXX.
At least UNG's looking good.
Hey, real money, right?
Yeah. That's the only thing. I'm trying to figure this out over here. I didn't get stopped out of the Nvidia position, so it looks like the stops that I put are just talk stops. They're not actual orders that are in there. So just trying to figure out the platform today, really.
Well, you're going to need to figure out because that's coming down.
Yeah. No,
Might
I'm
bounce at
leaving it
this
right
point.
now, but it's just because, I mean, I have a really small position compared to the max position. Remember, max position is about $10,000. This is about a 2,500 position. So about fourth of what we can go into with the position sizing. So just keeping an eye on it here. See if it's going to catch the bounce. Really, it's all about the SPY here. It's battling. And remember, if we're going to go long, we want to see the market go long. There's going to be a day where we are going to get a nice little pushback. That's what I'm looking for. All right.
As far as Snap goes, I'd love to see this come in another 15
Taking
cents.
Tesla, guys. Taking Tesla. See what I get here. All right. So let's go to port. Yo, this is just getting confusing now. All right, so it looks like the Nvidia did close. Now I'm refreshing here, and I'll show you guys it right quick. I got the Tesla there. Average is 274.11. So let's see what happens here. The risk is off the 270s, looking for a 281 move. Looks like we lost $72 on that Nvidia trade.
BGXX back to that 198 spot. Big block here. Let's see if they can take it.
Bounce there in the
They
SPY. Bounce
Now
on
they're
Tesla.
up to 2. Out here again. Just kind of scalping this a little bit. Don't feel great about the pop. There's a pull. Wow. Sometimes better to be lucky than good, folks. Holy smokes.
Tesla, again, our entry is 274.06. We're currently trading about 50 cents higher. Main concern is for SPY to get over VWAP.
SPY coming back. There you go. It's a good look. Start seeing if we can get some bounce back in some of these tech names because Q's like it wants to come back. All right, let's do a sector outlook. Let's take a look. Utilities is an area that we can watch for a trade today. We are seeing some bounce in some of these stocks, so I'm going to take a look to see maybe take a trade back up on some of these. So NEE, Duke, Excel, some of these that I'll be looking at. Excel looks good here. Nice support.
I'll have my sell order. Oh, I do not have that many shares. I have my sell order at 275.40 on the Tesla shares. That's where I'm looking to get out. Stop loss again is going to be below the 272, which might be soon. Because SPY is rejecting VWAP.
Do I like oil today? I was ignoring it for a little while because I saw it coming down fast. It is still coming down fast. I'll take a 93. Let's see. I'm looking at, I know Oxy has some pretty good levels down through about 66. So around 66, 67, I'll definitely take a shot with Oxy just in case you hear that Warren Buffett news that he added to 50%. I think you'll see the bounce right back up to the highs.
I'm going to try a quick little scalp here on the SPY. I got SPY 393 calls. I got filled at 261. I'm going to look to sell them at around 274s or so.
Stocks that were beaten down the most, getting a little bit of a bounce today. Dollar Tree, 3M were on my beaten down names to watch, and they're definitely getting a little bit of a lift there. Nvda is the one that didn't get the lift, but I'm also taking a look at maybe like a take two. I was with EA to see if it get the lift. Generac is also another play I was thinking about. I did see that there was a tropical depression kind of starting to form. That could give Generac the lift that it's been probably waiting for.
SPY calls, I'm out here at 279. 279, I'm out.
There is a storm. It doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, GCT, great job there, Born. I didn't take that one, but man, that is a good trade here. Halted again, 2153 GCT.
All right, SPY looking to break the highs once again. Those contracts, I'm all out the 280s. Now they're going for 290s. Beautiful bounce from the 261 on those contracts. And the reason I took those, matter of fact here, if anyone has something, just interrupt me. But does anyone have any idea why I went ahead and took those SPY contracts and where I took them? Anyone in the chat? If you would like to let me know, please do.
Gene, be careful with SHPH. That thing's incredibly dangerous. Mitch, you should trade that in your competition.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
just kidding. You shouldn't do that.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's exactly it right here.
Remember when I told you guys I was worried about that Tesla order? Did it go through? Did it not? It just showed up. Oh, I'm scratching my head over here, guys. This is why I told myself really quickly, we could do this comp, but we're definitely not going to be mixing up, because I would just be like literally at this point like, all right, time to take a break, close everything down.
Yeah.
But hey, that's just how it is today, guys.
Like I said, good luck.
So there's two reasons why I wanted to take it, right? You've got the pre-market low of 292. I missed that earlier though. But when it came back to test it, I figured, hey, I'll get at least one bounce. And if I don't, cool, I'm risking about 40 cents on the equity side of things. And obviously, we went ahead and got a move of about $1 on it. And the contracts went up about 30 cents. So that's $30 per contract, give or take. Is Apple trying to break out? Let's go ahead and check out Apple here. Ooh, wee. Apple is what's helping hold it up this market. Let's see. Let's check 1 minute.
Good sign. It's a good sign for us. Look at the SPY. Look at the SPY is trying to come back here. Look for the rip with that Apple rip now.
Yeah, we've got Tesla as well. Don't forget, we've got Tesla. What's my average price on Tesla? 274.05 is my average price on Tesla. So we're like right near break even. And I'm a degenerate, so I'm going to try to buy some more. Hang on. Where's Tesla? It's right near that price. If it comes down a little bit, maybe I will. No, I'm not. Who the hell's waiting? I ain't got time for that. Cool. I am in here at 273.84, which makes my average price 273.99, and I am down on it. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh yeah, keep coming down because I hate winning money.
That's not true.
Bought some more 273.10s, and it just wants to keep going lower every time I buy. I love it. I love
I'm
it.
taking you to Dave and Buster's.
Or the casino.
Make those tickets. Excel looks good here now, guys. I'm going to try to get some of this Excel energy, guys.
Oh my God, this dumbass. That's on me.
BHC trying to break out of this consolidation area. 619-ish, your high. Let's see. 622
Tesla,
looks like the high. 619 will do, though.
Yeah, might have gotten a little too heavy on this Tesla. Don't do it, motherfucker. I did it. I'm out 272.71. Let's take a look at Apple. If you want to go long Apple, VWAP around 156.76 would be a good area to get a fill. Matter of fact, that's where I'm going to try Apple if it wants to do that. $156.76. All right. Long Apple. Again, the stop loss is going to be 156.40s.
SPY heading straight down there, guys. Be careful.
Yep.
Wash out on the market.
We did call for that this morning. We did say bearish overall on the market. Tried to bounce.
Maybe you did, Ryan. Not we.
Yeah, I was going to say Mitch has something else, but I wasn't going to say
All right.
what you said.
I'm trying to give you guys credit. I won't do that anymore. I'm sorry.
Give yourself credit, Ryan. Where it's due. Mitch, how you doing? Well, lost on Nvda. I'll tell you that much. But it wasn't much, so I was smart that I didn't go big sizing on the first trade.
Did you get filled on this Tesla push down?
Yeah, I did get filled. So
I'm in it. Long or short?
Long, baby.
Oh, he said push down. You said yes.
Did you say
Mitch is all over the place.
Did you say earlier you couldn't short in this challenge?
No, I cannot. Only
so there you go, Zunaid. He's only going to be long side.
Gotcha.
Cannot go short. If I could go short, trust me, there would be a lot of stocks. I'd be banging down, but
where's the long opportunity in Tesla? Here, let's take a look, buddy.
I thought it was off the VWAP, but it just got cracked.
Well, we made money off of that here. Let's just we can try to. Well, the trade that I took to the long side was a break of the 275, the second attempt that it had, and you also had a chance right here where you made some money, about a point or so on it. But to me, 269 is the only area that I personally see on Tesla.
BGXX through that $2 spot now hard. 218. This is what I get for not keeping it on. But BGXX, great trade there if you took it. Let's say if you did, you can scale out here. 220. You got a nice little 20 cents through the 2 mark. If you front run it, you probably got a quarter out of it. Nice move here. It took 3 attempts to get through that $2 mark. BGXX. I hit it, but left money on the table, unfortunately. Could have traded that better.
Yeah, can't you go inverse? Can't you go with the ultra shorts or something?
No,
yeah,
you can't.
You can't long short ETFs. You can't buy SOXS.
It's only S&P 500 companies.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Get a picture here of Excel. Nice daily chart. This is a flag pattern.
CCL, what's going on? If nothing's going on with CCL, all right. Little dip to the 9s. I actually don't mind it.
Yeah, BGXX keeps pushing new highs here. The only way that I think that this is tradable at this point would be waiting for a pullback here. And I think we'll get one at some point, but not really sure. Everything else kind of dead here. Lots of red out there. Lots of red out there. Dow's only down 233 right now, which is not crazy, but I don't see much of anything going on out there.
That's not going to be a good picture. Damn it.
You got to send nudes to the
Yeah,
competition
dude.
committee.
Got to, bro. The good ones too.
What are you doing?
You have to take screenshots of the platform
Positions.
stuff.
Yeah. Trying to get an Excel here on the pullback. Question is, by the time I'm usually done, there's no more pullback. Let's look for a move back towards the high on the daily. Let's look for a move back towards 77. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do 76.90s.
Aaron, for hour, I don't really understand what you're asking. The one thing I will say is that I'm looking at all of the 1 minute bars on hour, and the lowest one I see is 405. 390, sorry, 418 and 405. The rest of these are thousands. 9,000, 6,000, 13,000, 4,000, 27,000 on that opening print. 14,000 on the one of those down candles. So I'm not sure what you're asking. I can't really explain it to you. I don't know how much your trade is for either. Hour tough here. Finding a bottom here, or at least looking like it, could always go lower though.
I'm sure there's some people that already blew up this whole account.
Probably not, because they can't complete a trade.
No, they just probably went way too heavy and right out the open.
Well, you said the max is 10,000 anyway, right? So they
Well,
have to go.
no,
max
you can go up
10,
to 20%. So 20% of 100,000. So you got 20,000 you could put into one position. Put that in the wrong stock today, right out the open. You probably blew it up. The only thing that I think this one could do a little bit better is the ordering form. The ordering form just sucks.
So I'm gonna, not to play Debbie Downer here, Mitch, but this is one of the reasons why I really don't care much for
UNG pop in there, guys. I don't know if you guys want to show the chart. I don't have time for it, but
sure. Let me.
that's a nice little pop there.
Zunaid's got it.
Yeah,
Zunaid's got full screen chart there.
Remember, guys, I'm still long
what
on
is it,
this one
UNG?
from 31. Yeah, UNG. Boyle, you can also take a look at. It's probably popping the same thing.
This is one of the reasons I don't like competitions. There are rules that take away from my rules, takes me out of my groove, takes me out of what I'm accustomed to doing on a regular basis. Sometimes they give you platforms that may or may not work. You have other stipulations that you have to do, like taking screenshots, documenting stuff. All of that takes away from my trading. I would imagine that, 40-year veterans and experts can probably handle stuff like that. But I'm like you guys. I'm not some trading pro here. I've been doing it for 8 years now. I learn every single day, and I try to just stick with what's comfortable. So when I'm forced into change, I don't necessarily respond well. That's what competitions are. And that's generally speaking why I don't perform very well at them. So I'm watching Mitch struggle with this here, and I empathize for him because I know that what he actually wants to do is trade, not deal with platform issues.
Yeah, it's just, and then this is why we always say also find a platform that fits your personality. And that's an important thing. What platform can help you execute the trades that you want to put on?
I'm going to take a short here on Apple. Stop loss is going to be above 147.
Here, Aaron, let me try and show you what it is that I'm talking about. So just so we can be on the same page here real quick. Zunaid, I'm going to take the screen for a second.
Please,
Mitch,
it's all
interrupt me
you.
if you have to. I'm going to make this full screen so it's easier to see. Okay. Aaron, if you're out there and if you could pay attention, or if you, I mean, sorry, I was not commanding you to pay attention, but basically this is what I want to explain. Hour, by the way, dumping here, big prints here. Big prints here. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is my broker. I always trust my broker more than any other service. My broker has really good charting. This is what I was looking at, right? So we have a 1 minute chart here on our, this first stick. Volume is going to be right up here when I hover over it. That first stick there, 27,200 shares. So I don't agree with TradingView that there's only 100 shares traded on that first print. Here's some of those low sticks. Lowest one here, 405. I think I had one in here that was 398 or 390, excuse me. So you can see that there's thousands of shares being traded in every 1 minute candle. Unsure what's going on with your software here, but this is it. I haven't traded this today. I haven't traded our. But yeah, here we go. This was on my list from yesterday, wasn't it, Aaron? Had a really weak pre-market and really kind of snapped those lows. Yeah, that's got to be something with your TV, man. I don't think it's anything that you did wrong or anything like that, but it's got to be something with your with TradingView. Our trading, Sabrina, our trading is like risk parameter trading. Check out Jeremy Newsom.
Orders out here on my portfolio challenge for Excel. Should fill now. Let you guys know when I get filled. Come on.
Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, there is. Let me go. I can share it with you right now. Let me get this for you guys here. This is my day trading setup. Share flexible grid. Let me get you the share. Here you go. Oh, come on. Come on. Here you go, Steve. Enjoy.
I trying to hold here around the 391 level.
I'd rather it not. I mean, we're up on
Man,
but it's not anything to.
All I gotta say is Sox S, man. Sox S. Should have been trading this every single day this week. What a monster push, guys. Look at that. 50% on Sox S this week.
I'm going to look to cover my Apple short at 156.10s. 156.10s is where I'm looking to cover. Also got some puts, but main position for me is going to be the equity. Just give me one nice flush. Just, you know, just like that.
Generac at VWAP is interesting. I did hear about a tropical kind of some storm. I mean, everyone's been waiting to see if there's going to be a hurricane this year. So I think some traders are watching Generac today. Dollar Tree was one that was on my beaten down names. It's doing really well today. So that was one that I didn't have too big confident levels, but I had it written down. Dollar Tree having a good bounce back day today.
VLCN looks like this wants to take out 330. 339 was your intraday high yesterday as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes a run at that. I'm not in this. I feel like I don't want to buy it up here. I feel like I'm just going to get pulled on.
Yeah, I can understand that feeling.
Mink, mink. I'm just making random noises. You can mute me anytime.
All right, we got some Excel, guys. I got 100 shares at 74.52. Risk is towards 73.50. So about a point on the risk. We're looking to make at least to 77. I can cancel the order if needed. Looking to get to 77 on the profit side. So about 2.5 for 1.0.
Just peeking back here at CMRA, which we were trading earlier today. Big offer came in at 228. Looks like they're trying to push this thing down. I would imagine I would not want to fight that unless they can take some of that out. If those are shorters, maybe you can get some squeeze action here. CMRA, not in it.
Here's where I'll be annoyed on the Apple short. We're looking to cover at 156.10s. I got to 156.20s, which is about 10 cents away. I swear to God, if that's where this thing goddamn bounces.
Man.
Come on, dude.
Getting rough with it.
I know. I was going to say.
It is a kink. What?
They getting angry today.
Well, man, you saw me lose out on the CMRA. Was that the ticker? I don't even know at this point. Lost that by a penny. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Trying to take it easy here now. Looking at Oxy on the pullback. If we could get down to the 67.50 area, maybe I'll just start taking a shot there.
How big was what loss, Patrick? My biggest loss was the damn Tesla. That wiped out majority of my gains. So actually, I'm down a whopping $36 right now, but I'm looking to make it up here.
I think I'm going to start.
CMRA, guys.
Get this position.
Not in it. FYI.
No, I can't. Oh well. Steel getting pounded today, guys. Be careful out there. SPY heading down fast, guys.
Sure isn't taking Apple with it.
Tesla, new lows.
Can't say that for Apple.
I mean, it's not too long for it, bro.
No, I'm just
it's not too far from it.
Well, there goes Apple right back up. Love it. Love it.
Bro, it moved up 5 cents.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's up out there, guys?
Apple to the upside.
I think you're hoping at this point.
Are you? Though?
I will be happy with you because I'll bring the market up.
I don't think you understand. I have a short position.
Oh, I didn't even know. I thought you were long.
No, I'm short. What's my average short here? Hang on. I'm short equity at 156.58. I'm short. I've got puts 157.50 puts at 211.
Man, you know what? No one thinks.
CMRA going for the highs here. They took the spot at 235. Not in it still.
One's paying attention to the airline instruction.
Well, I can't be red on the first of the month. That's a sin.
That is.
And this shit's going up, bro.
Nothing catching a bounce.
By 10 cents, and now it's gonna go up on me.
That's why I like the short, man.
Right, Jonathan? It's a loveless world out
Jonathan.
there, man. It's a loveless world out there. Yeah, I'm up on my equity position, but
when September ends.
That's what I should text Jason. Be like, hey, I'm going to take some time off. Okay, no worries, man. How long? Just wake me up when September ends.
Just wake me up when September ends. Wake me up. I'm not angry. I'm in the green. I'm making money. Maybe not the challenge over here, but
CMRA, this is why I wasn't buying. This is why I wasn't trying to front run in anything. Big pull there. This is what happened to Zunaid earlier. Zunaid, I'm sorry about your loss, but the trade that you did make earlier saved me, taught me a lesson that saved me some money. So it's not without value.
That's all that matters. I'll take my cookies and cream candy bar.
take it.
I have a cookies and cream protein bar, but I don't have candy bars in my hand.
If it has more than 2 grams of sugar, I don't want it.
Actually, I don't
Which
know.
is
how
funny
much
because I
sugar-
asked for the candy bar, which has a lot more than that.
I was going to say, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm not sure what the sugar grams are. Kirkland protein bars. Let's see if I can find that real quick.
Bro, I swear if this thing goes, oh my God. It's on me. That's on me. No one to blame but me. That's okay. I'll take the heat for it. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Cookies and cream. The good stuff.
No problem. That's on me. If this fails, it's on me.
Tell us.
Bum, bum, bum.
Should I add in Tesla? Have the balls?
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
Yeah, what the hell? It's paper, right? Take the trade. See if we can nail Tesla today.
Did AMD bounce from 80? Let's see. Let's see if it bounced from 80. Hey, of course it did. Nice. Noise. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
Tesla doesn't look too bad now.
2 grams of sugar.
Ooh, I can handle 2 grams. I can handle 2 grams.
2 grams. 10 grams of net carbs, 21 grams of protein.
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
ARC getting deleted today. Deleted meaning that 1 out of 32 stocks in the green. To me, that shows deletion. Apple gonna cross the VWAP.
It's already done that.
UNG, let's go UNG. Make me some money so I don't feel too bad about the competition.
Don't worry, Mitch. Don't worry about the competition because no matter what, we're going to send you a GIF of dumping the cake that said you tried in the garbage can. So it's not.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. It's called love.
Can I get one of those?
No, you're not allowed.
A cake?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
sure. A you tried cake that we throw in the garbage? Sure.
When I tried shorting Apple, everything else was going great. Nvidia was to the lows, SPY was to the lows, Tesla was to the lows. Apple's like,
Don't
"Yeah,
say
I'm gonna
that.
get a
Don't say
bonus."
that. Look at that Tesla bounce. Don't say that. Let's go.
Well,
Tesla's
yes,
gonna
Mitch,
get
but
me
look
into
at
the
the
green
candle
today.
before that where it made the lows.
Hey, I'm trying to think positive here. Trying to be an optimist.
Snap trying to curl here. Just went right through its VWAP. 11:30 Snap here. It was a bit strong this morning. Wonder if it can hold this. 1160 is your yesterday's intraday high. And today, your intraday high was 1160. So that's the spot here if we can get a curl.
An area of relative strength is discount stores. Ollie leading the battle there. You also got DG and Dollar Tree having a nice move. Walmart moving up today. Just taking a look at some of these, but I don't know if I can trust it. It's kind of tough.
I'm gonna take my L on these Apple shorts. Closed out at 175, as you heard the ding.
I'm going to try some Snap here. Stop really tight right below VWAP. Here we go. They're going to push me right to my stop. Zunaid, all I had to do was purchase it. They're going to run me right out of it.
What a life we live, brother.
The life we live. It's amazing. You buy stuff and it just goes straight down from when you buy it. It's a fantastic phenomenon. It's not good at all.
I'm surprised. I don't know. I don't know at this point.
Why is oil coming down today? It was because of the China shutdown, so demand issues. So just wanted to put it out there. I saw someone asking, why is Oxy down today? That's it.
Oh boy.
Zane, I did get the Kirkland brand. They're the best.
Kirkland's
What's
awesome.
up, Jess? Good morning. We're doing a combination of winning and losing here.
I also, yeah. Well, the first half it was winning. Second half, at least for me, it's been losing.
They are watching me. They're like, Ryan's gonna put an order in. We're gonna slam it.
Yeah.
Slam it.
Ron, I know, man. It happens to everybody. It is what it is. I'm still in it though. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
You gotta fight for your right to party. Whatever happened to party? Went to sleep, right?
Had the cops called on him.
Yeah. I used to do that. You just don't answer the door.
Party sub 2.
I can't break in your house because you're loud music. What are they going to do? Just don't answer the door. Ulta pullback looks good here. Would want it to come back down closer towards the 411s. It's a tough risk there, but we could maybe go for 15 points up for a 4-point risk. Move back towards 425 and then 430s. Interesting outlook. I do like Ulta, but I wanted to pull back a little bit more before I get in it. Oh, Tesla, can you take out the 275 so you start looking really nice on the hourly for reversal? I won't be mad at you.
Snap literally about to break down here.
Snap.
I'm gonna have to take a
I'll
loss.
be right back.
What about the Meta? Meta's been strong the last couple of days. Just going sideways here.
See if we bounce here on Snap.
All right, trying to look at some high cap names, see what is holding on here. Definitely wasn't Nvidia, I'll tell you that much. Tried to be a contrarian today.
Yep.
Airbnb. Nada. Not a zilch. Not a zebin. Look at that rejection on EMPH today. Ooh, ugly. Look at this. Tried to get to 300. Said, no, I will not get to 300. The battle over there in UNG at 32 is interesting. A lot of reload at 32. UNG just hanging out there on the 32s today. Look at that. All through the VWAP. Same thing we were seeing when we was at 31s. Just adding off the 31, adding off the 31s. Now it looks like there's just a whole bunch of adding off 32, adding off 32. And remember, when do you see moments like this? When you see moments like this, it means in the long run, a lot of the times is some bigger traders coming in here, right? And so like volume just filled there on that. That was 100,000 shares. Some bigger players in this for sure. Even though it spiked down, I'm still good. Look how it could recover there. Could have been 100,000 on the buy and it knocked it down for a little bit there. So we'll see if it takes it back through 32 today. Definitely something hit there. I don't know if it's news related. I'm gonna take a look, but is there any 1030 numbers today? Generac. One on my radar. It was a part of the trash down list. So the trash down list was Dollar Tree, CTLT, 3M, Nvidia, CRM, Generac, M Power, which is MPWR, BMY, and TTWO.
Stopped out of Snap.
Interesting to see some of these up. .3M looks interesting.
Aaron Bryan, goodbye Trading View. All my charting is going to be done on BZ Pro from now. BZ Pro uses Trading View, so sorry. I mean, if you're getting more accurate numbers there, stick with the one where you're getting accurate numbers.
Yeah, it's tough. Gotta have tools, multiple tools.
Yep. Not a good day again.
.3M is so beaten down, and there's so much volume in the last couple of days. It kind of seems interesting here. But it's completely destroyed.
Tesla, here you can see it's near the VWAP, but it needs to get over this low trend line.
Big
I have
chart up,
just
bro.
obviously short term. Well, damn, you have access too. Jesus.
Bro, you got access too.
Anyway, everyone's just snappy today. But we've
Hey, I
got
didn't
snap
Tesla
trap.
looking to
Anybody
go ahead
today.
and break above
I
this
didn't
trend
snap at
line.
anybody today, Zunaid. Keep your...
You weren't nice to Aaron. You could have said, "Hey, Aaron, welcome to BZ Pro, and we use Trading View too." You said, "Nah, I use a Trading View."
No, I was telling him that he wants to switch to something that's going to be the same as what he was switching from. That's a warning.
Oh, you were warning him.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, Zunaid.
Tesla, though, I
See?
wanted to break to the upside here.
Aaron knew what I was saying. He knows what he's doing.
Okay, looks like today is just the day of the research. Tesla to the downside. But look, those imaginary drawings, though, are working out so far. On Tesla.
Is that a protein bar or a candy bar?
Protein.
Hey, we talked about it. Zunaid made it happen. We got Mitch eating a protein bar. We got Zunaid eating a protein bar.
1
I
gram.
already had mine this morning, so.
They tell me I need a Snickers sometimes, so.
Hungry? Why wait?
That's not why. He's cranky.
Get hangry.
Angry.
What level is Jonathan? So I can feel a little good this morning.
Jonathan, you bear.
Wait, is Shelly beating you right now?
Probably.
No.
I'll tell you that much. Let's see if she's in the leaderboard. Haha, I can actually check it. Don't give up. Don't give up your name. I mean, the guy that's in first place right now has $320 on the day. That just shows me right there what type of day it is. You know what it is? Risk off type of day. You gotta wait for the risk on type of day.
This 392 needs to hold on SPY, though, if we're going to try to go a little higher. All seriousness. God damn, Tesla? Shit.
What you trade, Shelly?
Wait, you see her up there?
I mean, if she is that average person,
Well, don't highlight it. We can see your screen.
I mean, that doesn't matter.
Oh, it
It
doesn't
doesn't
have the
really
name
give
up there?
anything. Yeah, it doesn't really give
Oh.
like a name
Oh,
or
I thought you
anything
said
like
you could
that.
docs.
No, it's like a screen name. So there you go. If that's her, you see 105. Not bad.
Average. What?
Is that Jay? Nah, just joking.
Make that full screen. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I made it
Average
split. I'm sorry.
people.
Here it is. Let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe it might help.
Shelly's up.
See? Chalet, what you trade today? Tesla could go to, 275 today. We'd be in the green. We'd be more than in the green. Let's see what happens. It's hanging out. I'll tell you one thing. Tesla is hanging out here. We just get like a quick squeeze.
Take care, Kalu. Have a great day, my man.
Ooh, Apple give me signs. Apple giving me signs. Let's go.
I got nothing on my scanner.
Oh, I got a bunch of red. And never mind. That's my portfolio.
I thought you were looking at my screen, bro.
Nah, see, your trading thing takes like a data update.
Hey.
They have to check your reasonings and then validate your
Yeah, that's
trading
what it
info.
is. Well, at least Excel's working good here, guys. This is one of the trades that I took there. Got it the 74.52. So at least we got one in the green. Going with the utility names. And why am I going in utilities? Well, look at the leading sectors today. Utilities up. The only sector up from the open. So at least not too mad about that.
That 292 level is key. 392 level is key on SPY. Needs to
XOM.
hold.
So let's maybe start dipping our toes in Oxy. I think that's what we're gonna start doing here. Oxy. The only problem is, how do I explain to them technically that I want to buy here? Sometimes you gotta look for some reasoning. Some support right around here. I'll probably hang out a little bit in Oxy. It does look good there, but technically wise, it's not the best setup. It's a nice pullback, but ConocoPhillips getting me interested in oil, but that's just because that one's a little bit more strong than the other ones. I like that XOM 15-minute chart. Chevron looking good too.
I'm down 450. My limit's always around 500 or so. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So I'm gonna go short Apple here, 156.55, just so I can lose 50 more bucks. So I'm a smaller size here.
Ali Reza asking, can we see Amazon under 125? Sure looks like it. It's pounding the lows. Low print here, 125.10. Looks like it wants lower here. Market rolling over too, so it's supporting that.
Come on, Apple. Bring us back.
I'm on tilt mode. I'm on tilt mode. Here we go. This is gonna be good.
Usually you don't hear that line with good at the end.
I'll tell you, results gonna be family show. Well, if you ever wanted to see a person lose not a lot of money, but go a little crazy on air, this might be it. I am short Apple 156.50s. The puts I got at 205. But I swear to God, If this SPY does not make new lows, and if Apple does not make new lows, somebody getting murdered. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Come on, Tesla. Hang on to that 270. Hang on. Create a double bottom there.
Tesla, I need you to flush to the 250s.
Zunaid
Nah,
can pay for
I
the
don't care.
comp today.
I don't care. I don't care. No, I'm definitely in tilt mode though.
It's hard to trade on a day where every sector is in the red from the open. Every sector is red. So
Yeah,
gotta keep it
it's
smart
definitely
today.
a rough
Well,
day.
see, some would say it's easy though because it's been red the whole day.
Well,
My biggest
some would
issue
say it was easy
taking
if you could
advantage.
short.
Well, actually, only you problem. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's an only me problem. All right, let's see. Hopefully they have a good lunch day today, Ryan. You know I know about those talk about those good lunch spots in New York City that I need to start going to. Where all the hedge funds go.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't. I don't.
Yeah, nor do I
no.
think I can afford it at this point.
Yep.
I can't afford it yet. I need to find out, man. I'm going. I might be going to New York soon, so I'm gonna be
lunch.
looking for those lunch spots.
This was my lunch. That's all I could
It's
afford.
breakfast, Zunaid, not lunch. Come on. You're about to make the lunch.
We don't have enough money for breakfast. No.
My man said, I don't got enough money for that breakfast. Oh, Tesla. Hold on to me. I'm a little unsteady.
Oh, Mitch, you're too much sometimes.
This is a good comment right here.
Sure is. You keep turning it off though, so I can't even bring it up there, Mitch. I keep trying to click on it. You're like, I'm getting rid of it. So
we both were battling it. You guys go here. Look at this one, Zunaid. I feel like Mitch is more emotional about his paper trades than the real one. Well, now you know. Now you know. And what does this show? Sizing affects emotions a lot more a lot of the times. And so at least in these positions, there's not many times that I will tell you that I've ever had 25 shares of Tesla. Normally, if I did take a Tesla position, it'd be probably like 5 shares. So it wouldn't be this 25. So it's about 5 times more than I'm used to. So of course, you feel that emotion. And Aaron Bryan knows me a little bit here. He's a winner. He wants to win. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I was not one of those kids that you could tell in like 3rd grade. Well, it's okay to lose. It's okay. It happens. No, I was like, yeah, I want to win. Zunaid, you're talking to yourself.
I'm like sneezing, so I try not to disturb you guys.
Oh, no worries.
Yes. No, I was just saying Apple to the downside finally. Again, we're short Apple. What am I short here? 156.55, and I've got 157.50 puts here at 207 is my average price. So we're up on all of them. But knowing my luck, Amazon's going to buy Apple for $200 a share. And then we all get screwed.
Tesla.
Oh, shit. There we go.
We out.
Come on. I'm going to cover some Apple here.
So it looks like Excel is going to be the only position that stays in the portfolio today. Took 2 losses, so.
Come on.
Got to keep it simple now.
SPY new lows.
And this thing lags.
You lag.
I guess.
Come on. Come on. To the downside.
That flush.
One thing that does concern me is the fact that this area has held as support for Apple, and I do believe we will bounce from 390s. So if this is going to happen, it needs to happen quick, or else I'm going to get screwed again.
Gonna have to bounce back tomorrow, guys. It ain't looking good. KR doing well today. Just not much there. I thought we'd get at least some kind of bounce, and then this market don't want to bounce at all right now. Bulls have lost the market. The Bears are in full control. People kind of hit me for being bearish.
Come on.
Come on, you're killing me.
And there we are. Finally, we get the goddamn 156.10. I'm out on the equity side of Apple. I am still in the puts. I am up 10% in the 157.50 puts at 207. Ow.
Ow.
Which I probably should sell here, to be honest.
I don't see anything, guys. Not on the scanner, not out there, not on Twitter.
They're hiding on Twitter today.
Oh, no. You'll see those screenshots. Don't you worry.
I mean, unless it's some major
Discord
wins.
just made. Oh, yeah. You know how it is. All right. There is the SPY looking to hit the 390s.
Oh,
Question is, should I be
started
responsible?
ugly.
Yeah, because SPY's probably going to goddamn bounce here. I should be responsible. At least sell 2 of these. All right. Sold some contracts on the Apple puts out at 232. Again, we were in. Average price 207. We're out at 232s.
Not looking
The main
bueno.
reason. What?
The
Talking
SPY
shit? You talking
just
shit?
coming down fast.
So is Bitcoin. Good call, Crassy. Bitcoin plunging here. 19.5.
Yeah. And Bitcoin just come to 10,000. That scares me because I think, you know, it trades so close to the market. I do think that Bitcoin can come down to 10,000. That's ugly if I think about what that means relative to the SPY.
Yeah, especially if people need liquidity at that point.
Yeah, so see what happens out there. I like how Coinbase CEO was out there like, was it Coinbase? No, it was actually FTX. He was saying like, you should only put in money into crypto that you can lose. It's like, come on. You guys everyone has been advertising to put money into crypto when it was booming and booming and booming, saying these returns. That's the kind of things that we don't want to be seeing in the industry. Just don't tell me I can get this kind of return when it ain't true. Out the Amazon put. I'm sure you nailed that one. There you go, Will. I ain't mad at you. Make your
There
money.
you go, buddy.
Make
Nice.
me lose
Way
some
to go,
paper.
man.
Ryan keeps getting blocked because he's coming in and out. Ryan, when you can, and if you do get knocked down to the bottom, what you do is on the screen, you can literally drag yourself in a new position.
Oh, cool.
Got you, Ryan.
Nice. You learn something every day.
Did you change shirts?
Me?
Nope. Yeah. No, I'm just crazy. Never mind. Ignore
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, just crazy. Just crazy,
fine.
Zunaid. You know,
Fine.
it's okay.
No worries. No worries.
We love you
MSTR.
anyways, Mike, so don't worry about it.
What'd you say?
We love you anyway.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Here's why I want to cover my Apple
UNG
shorts, at least half of them.
guys.
Oh, you want to cover UNG? Go ahead. Here, I'll put your
No,
chart
go
up.
ahead. Do your thing.
All right, bet.
Do your thing.
You had the SPY coming up near the 390s. To me, that's that whole number that it could get some relief from. But at the same time, you also had Apple coming up towards the low of the day. So it could possibly bounce again from 156s, which is why I wanted to cover at least half. And because VWAP is so far away, I would not be surprised if it goes back up, tries to test it, and then fail, or just move to the upside. Who knows? One thing on Tesla, these trend lines I've seen and noticed that they work. You can see again, I drew this one before this candle finished here, the green one, and you got yourself a nice move of 3 points there on Tesla. So just kind of keeping an eye on these three things. I hope I hope SPY takes another leg lower, and along with it, Apple, because we are still in some puts. I've got a couple of contracts left. They're up 8%, but I'm looking for 25 on one. And then hopefully if I can get 50 or more on the other, that would be great. Yeah, Robert, that's the main thing I want is for Apple to go and break low of day. It's just been strong to me compared to the market itself. So that's why I wanted to scale out, take some gains. It's been a tough September for me, you know?
And some of these beaten down names, trying to go run through some charts. If you guys got a trade, let me know. I'll just be running through some charts here.
Man, I got nothing. I'm looking around here. I don't have anything.
So what I'm looking at here, guys, is RSI on the daily, and I'm going with the weakest stocks and trying to see if there's any reversals out there. So Dollar Tree bounced. This CTLT, this one just been being beaten down. Holy moly. That's a ugly daily chart. There's UNG. I'm telling you, dude, they like the institutionals are in this natural gas play. That's why I'm hanging out too. I feel like those institutionals, sometimes they love to wash out retail on like that recent move that you saw down. Everyone's like panicking. Oh no, it's down. They hit the out button, but what they don't realize is probably institutionals filling up bigger ordering size. Now we're just ripping. To me, that showed me more and more that 100,000 shares that just showed up out of nowhere right here was probably a buy and knocking the stock down there. And look how it's right back up there. Now it's 32.39. 32.50s, we're going to take half off there.
Oh, man.
We're out to sell half at 49s. To actually make some real money today and just at least give myself a pat on the back on the real money. Unfortunately, we can't trade UNG in the portfolio over here, but I would be taking it. Didn't get up there. Went to 47 for a second. See if I can get another little push there. Get out on it. Just want to take out some of it because I'm up really big on the unrealized. Want to just kind of take some profit, put it away, let the trade work. Canceling for right now, guys. Want to give it the ability to drive. Sometimes I like to cancel if I'm looking for the stock to come up. I don't want always just active orders just sitting out there, right? Because that kind of shows more kind of that there's some sellers kind of waiting on up there, right? You don't want to be showing up so many times. Sometimes if you see a hard pullback on your stock, you're looking for it to come back. A lot of times what I will do is I'll cancel my order and wait for it to come back on up. Once it starts the momentum back, I'll throw out the order again.
Does anyone use Clear if you also have TSA pre-check, or is it just kind of like nonsense to have both?
I think Clear is nonsense. I got talked into using it one day because I thought I was going to be late. Saved me no time at all. Immediately canceled the free trial.
Wow.
I really should get TSA pre-check though. That would really help.
Oh, that's definitely something you got to get. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't run into trouble at the airports, but that's just me. I guess I have the good luck. I'll keep, fingers crossed on that one.
Now that you've said it, you're doomed.
I mean,
yeah. What airport do you fly out from?
I mean, Denver is really nice. Denver was perfect. I haven't flown out of here in Charlotte, but Denver was amazing. I would sometimes get within an hour, 40 minutes till my flight, and I could still make it. So they just have a big security.
Try doing that in Atlanta or New York with no TSA pre-check. Good luck to you.
Good to know, my
Or
friend.
O'Hare. Yeah. Yes. Clear is the retinal scanner. And Jay Wild, nice call on Neg there. This thing's popping here. What's going on with it? I actually didn't even have this.
Neg is high short interest, so that's a nice one to see pop. That would mean to me short squeeze, unless there's a news.
Newegg teams up with Intel at PAX West.
Ooh, big name team up. Those are one of my favorites to go after. Ooh, the NEDG not looking bad there. Do I take a real trade here? And what was the combination with?
NEGG. It's Intel. Teams up with Intel for PAX West. INTC is Intel's ticker.
All right. Well, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Intel, but it's so beaten down that I'm going to go and try to scoop it up in the portfolio.
I wonder how fast this popped up to this level here, Jay. I don't know. I wasn't watching it. Let me know if you were watching it. Would have been an awesome move there through what? 360. All right, folks. I think I'm going to head off for the day. I don't have much going on here right now. Got some other stuff to attend to. Mitch, do you have any indication if we're going to be on tomorrow?
No, my friend. We will find out now.
All right. I will keep my fingers crossed for tomorrow. Zunaid, Mitch,
fingers crossed.
Chat, have a great day. We will see you on the next episode of Live Trading. And if I don't see you tomorrow, make sure that you have a great Labor Day weekend. Remember, market is closed on Monday. So too is Benzinga. So if you're a golfer, go get your golf out there.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
See you later, buddy. Come on, Apple.
Intel. So hard to buy this chart. It's just so ugly, but it could have bounced.
Oh, boy.
I'll probably just stay off of it. I just don't like it too much. It's kind of hard to determine the levels here.
Nvidia to the downside, continuing.
Ugh. That is not good for the markets, guys. That's going to drag. It's going to drag. Dark back at the 40s. All right. Excel. Hang on for me. Hang on, Excel. That's the only position working well for me today. Could try to add up towards it. Looks good for an ad. Just going to leave it. I have a pretty big size position. Let's see if it can make this move. UNG, I'm looking for another little push there. Take my profit. See if we can get it. It's battling here in the 30s. All right, what's going on out there, guys? Apple breaks low of the day. SPY could roll over. Yeah, it could, definitely.
My only talk to that is SPY's already been rolling over.
Yeah. I mean, I'd take a look at
But
Tesla.
I get it. If you're saying the break of 390, then yeah, sure.
It shows you Tesla.
Well, there's a low of day on Apple. Let's go.
Tesla getting crushed today.
Are up 20%. I'm going to go ahead and sell one more here.
There you go.
Got the order out. 255, I'm out.
A little frustrated that I haven't gotten out of this UNG a little bit more. Could just run to profits here at 25, but that's not where I want to take it. I'm looking for a little push towards 32.50. We'll just keep watching for it.
The fuck just happened?
Tesla heading down fast, guys. Lucid's probably down. Yep, Lucid's down. Ford down. It's not much in the green today, man. Another ugly day in the markets. Only thing green is I'm seeing is utility electric. Come on, Excel. At least get to my profit target today. If we can get Excel to move up there, we'll be right back into this.
More lows on Apple. SPY still holding 390s.
To put it in perspective, today we've lost about 164.45. If we get one trade into the green, we should be back into the green on the overall count. So that's what matters too, is trying to keep into the profit to loss ratio and balancing things out. MRO. Oil trying to come back.
Yeah,
Hasn't been able yet.
RIBT had a big jump. It's being pumped on on Twitter.
The neg.
390 holding on SPY though.
So would open up on the weekend. Yes, you're correct, Robert. But the question is, if we come back on Monday and that thing didn't come online, ooh, I want to see where UNG is at. So I'm trying to save a little bit.
All right, I'm going to head out, but something to keep an eye on. This 392 is where VWAP is. If SPY decides to come back up around 391.50s is where I'd grab like a contract or two, and then 392 is where I'd grab some more. But that's just my thing that I'm going to keep an eye on when I come back from my steps. But you guys have a good day, Mitch. I'll see you next week, pal.
See you next week, my friend.
See ya.
All right, going to let Oxy try to come back down here, and then eventually I'll try to start filling a position here on Oxy. Now I can just do it like this here. All right, doesn't look too bad. All right, let's take a look here. If Oxy can come down towards the 67, 78s, kind of break down there, it doesn't look too bad. Also, I think we possibly could be getting some shares to be filling here. Just want to really keep my eyes on when this is going to bounce. I have a feeling we'll find out about Warren Buffett sooner or later getting on up there to 50%. Just that alone could get a spike in Oxy. Charting is freezing up here. The hell? There you go. Click out of the program. There you guys. All right, so like you guys know, I lost there on Nvda today. I lost on Nvda. I tried to buy the dip, and glad I didn't add to that position. Tesla was another loss there on the portfolio. Now we'll see if XL can keep going in the direction and looking for a move up there towards 77. We'll see if we can get that. That's XL Energy. All right, what's that other stock Triple D was talking about? The Buffett buy we forgot about. I'm not sure. Was it Ali? Not sure which one it was, Craftsy. All right, guys, what's up out there, guys? Do you guys want me? Let me see here. How's that neg doing? It's trying to hold there. Got a little bit of a pop. Hasn't really continued. UNG coming back a little bit here. We're going to look to see if we can get the next leg up there. You can see you're kind of building this little trend line here. See if we can rip right back through that trend. We'll see if we get through there. I was looking even at like a DraftKings maybe for a potential dip buy, but that's coming down fast also. I like that move there. Nexon. Thinking about buying some Oxy. XOM trying to pop. HPCO. Appreciate you, Linda. Take a look. This one's fighting to get above the 10. Finally got above the 10. Now it needs to hold that 10. Would look for that to actually hold now. You can see how these pullbacks went slightly below. I wouldn't want to see like kind of this break. 86. You can even get towards maybe 82, but it shouldn't crack that. It should kind of keep on going. This is ripping on up. HPCO. Don't know anything about it. Looks like Hempaco company or Hempaco. Don't know really too much about this one, but it is making a nice move there. Power to you. You know, that's one thing I'm noticing is there is even on the challenge, everyone's starting to battle, but I see a lot of people underneath that 100,000. You're in 9th place if you didn't even put a bet on today, so. Kills me when we have such a great trade like Success last week, and just by selling early, we wind up looking like headless chicken. Well, Will, one of the things with Success is that, remember, it's leverage. So that's a little bit hard to swing trade that one like Success. Because leverage, they rebalance, and sometimes you will get a decline because of just the balancing. But I think this is one that we could have been just simply just trying to rinse and repeat. Just trying to trade it on a daily action, nailing the up move, getting out, looking for it tomorrow. What's the pattern? You see a decline, boom, nail it on the way out. Nail it, nail it, nail it, nail it. You could have been able to get like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days playing to the upside. You make 6 good trades, and then eventually you do get, let's say, 1 trade to go against you. That's not too bad. As long as you understand risk to reward, that could have set you up for success. And we nailed this a couple times last week, especially when we got on Friday, last week, Friday, we nailed this pretty well. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we didn't do too bad. Mitch, how much do you trust me right now? I always trust you, Shelly. What's up? Damn, I don't know how it works. I really want to get it. Which one? What do you want to get? Success? I got 2 rinse on it, but you're so right. Yeah, Will. I mean, that's what we want to be doing, though. But a lot of this would also be like having an outlook, right? And so one thing that I've been mentioning, and you guys probably have seen it on my show, I've been thinking that how Nvda goes, tech would go. And Nvda has just been coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. So that's what I've been watching for when I want to play success. I've been looking at stock like Nvidia or AMD, waiting for them to show me that decline and then going after that success. That's just one way to take a look at it. Doesn't mean the exact way to take a look at it, but just one way that you guys can keep in mind how you can play these. Another one that I think eventually comes down just as fast is TSM. More and more competition. And you guys heard today, the chip war pretty much started here. And the chip war is going to be really bad if China starts battling back because of what we're doing here with Nvidia. Well, there you guys see it. Tech will get hit. And I think what gets hit the hardest is TSM. I do think that eventually we crack this 74. But like always, you guys make your own investment decisions. But I could see this really just cracking through and getting to 70. UNG coming all the way back there towards 32. A little frustrated at my execution on today for that pop towards 50. We did get a pop up towards 47. Should have been able to take some profit there. A little bad on execution there because I think that's a good level to definitely take some profit. Now, of course, it comes back into the 32s where you could see some bigger buyers step up. I'll let them get the chance, and we'll see if we can take it back through the 32s. I'm loading on Soxel. If it drops below 10, it's not a bad attempt because eventually we will get kind of a rip and rally back. But we'll see what happens there. SoxS is a bit too risky. Is there a version of Sox? Is there a 1x version of SoxS? No, that's what it's for. If you wanted to kind of go for a one-time X of SoxS, you can just look at some technology ETFs, regular ETFs. The reason why we're doing that is because we're trying to lever into a takedown in semis. Yeah, the kitchen is sinking there in Nvidia. It's tough. So Soxel, it's down. I mean, it's 12. Eventually, it will get to a point where it can't get bought. Could be down there towards the 10. All right, trying to bounce back here with my Excel position. Now starting to make a little lift here as you're seeing utilities up today. I could try to get another utility like Duke or maybe NEE. It's not a bad one to take a look at, but I'm going to stick to my Excel energy here. We're going to see if it can get really a nice little push there. Now it's getting up there to 75. At least one of these trades is not looking too bad now. We'll see what happens. If we could get this push in Excel to get to 75.35, it's going to be looking good. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a move back towards around 77 to sell. We'll see if we can get back up there. Excel energy. See if we can get back to the green today. All right, some of these Excel, some of these names really starting to get a little bit of a move here. Let me just stick to utilities and see what's up on the day. Looks like some water play getting some lift there. CWCO. Not that many people watch water plays, but this has been a really good push back up there in CWCO. We'll see if it can continue. CPK. Interesting one, getting some lift. Running through some of these kind of utility names to see if there's anything that stands out to me. Excel not looking too bad. We'll see what happens on that. All right, what's else out there? Are we finally getting a support in Nvidia? That's a hard outlook, man. Honestly, I tried to call that today, so I probably might not be the best DG to call that, but let's see. Honestly, I think for me, next stop, I was trying to hold towards that 140. So now for me, next stop is 123 on the downside, and that's a monthly level. That's support coming into here. You look to the left, there's some resistance there. Now you're looking for another move down to support. I think 123 is for me is the level that I'll be watching for in Nvidia. AMD 74 would be the level that I'd be watching in that one. Five, Walmart. Yeah, they're up today. 5. Yeah, I did see these kind of get a little bit of a push on up. I was watching Walmart and I was watching Ollie. Ollie is kind of more related if you wanted to take a look, Kareem. So Ollie was one that reported also today. It is trying to make its way back. You can see DG making its way back. This one probably not looking too bad. Dollar Tree really got hit hard on that down gap. So I was looking to see if it was going to kind of make the bounce. This was kind of more of an RSI play, bounce back, oversold, looking for it to come back a little bit. It did come back, but I don't know if I could really take that on a longer term trade. Target trying to come back also. Walmart's the one to watch. I mean, it filled the whole gap on the downside, but this has been such a gappy type of stock. It's just hard to call it in the direction that it's going to go. All right, let's take a look here at price trend, 5-day price trend versus the markets. What is still doing well there? Looks like the Cardinal Health. I was looking to take this one. I did not get into this one today. Cardinal Health is a medical distribution stock. Another one that I was looking in this area was McKesson. McKesson pulling back a little bit here. Keeps me in mind that this doesn't look too bad on the pullback here. Might actually take this off the 360s here. I'm going to look for it to pull back to 360 and maybe catch the bid there tomorrow. So I'll set an alert here at 369. We'll see what happens in McKesson. All right, T-Mobile is another one that I was looking at. It has been hanging up here at the highs. It's just hard to take it because of these kind of wicks through the support. Gold and silver need the dollar to stop pumping. Yes, I agree with that. When the gold and silver kind of run is usually when the dollar is coming down. Right now, it's not looking like it. You're seeing gold down 2%. DXY is the dollar index that I look at to see how the dollar is trading. Let me take a look at that. All right, dollar index. I'm taking a quick look. It looks like we're green on the day, so that should be why we're also getting hit on certain names. Could get some lift eventually to some oil names also. Western Alliance is trying to come back. We'll see what happens on that one. PNW. I was taking to take a look at CrowdStrike because that one just really was getting pounded and continued to get pounded. Wow. That's impressive there. 3M, not a bad stock today to catch the bounce there on a stock that was really beaten down. And some of these beaten down names at least got some kind of lift, but some of these continuing the downside. All right, working my way back with that Excel position. We'll see what happens. UNG is just hanging out here at the 32s. So just be careful, guys. Sooner or later, the dollar should pull back. My UUP puts hope it's sooner. I can't blame you, Caleb. All right, we're at 11:17. In a little bit, we'll get you guys on over to Benzinga Live, and we'll see what happens today and the rest of the day. Will we get a bounce in the SPY? Will we finally catch some bounce? I was looking for a move to 390. We got that move to 390s, and guess what? We found the bounce. Now we're starting to reverse. We could start seeing a afternoon reversal here, so keep your eyes out there. Want to keep watch to see if we can get some of these to come back. A lot of that's going to be if Nvidia can finally find some support. It is just getting pummeled there. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Meta pulling back here too. That doesn't help the market. It was coming up with the Snapchat, and I think that trade probably came back down. Yep, Snap came right back down there. Oil trying to battle back here, guys. Doesn't look too bad. ExxonMobil again doing that kind of dip. Oxy still hanging around. I would like for it to come down here, and then I can start getting into here, but it can also make a spike through 69. Devon Energy coming down fast. There's not much out there today, guys. The utilities is the only thing I have in the green. Now defensive, so now we're seeing a little bit better action there. Looks like PM. Looks like the tobacco, but tobacco's wacko. Looking around, guys. KR, Kroger not looking too bad today. It's found some bottoming, coming on back here, trying to get up above the moving averages. We'll see what happens. UNG trying to make its move back up, but can't do it right now. Thoughts on Microsoft. All right, let's take a look there. Charge point bleeding. Oof. Nvidia just on the continued breakdown. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Microsoft coming down fast there too, guys. Needs to catch the 250 bottoming. There's a long-term trend on Microsoft, really long-term. Look for that to kind of hold. There's a monthly one. It could run into right around the 250, 248 level. That's where I would want to see it hold. If it doesn't hold that, it has the potential to come back down towards the 228 level. A lot of stocks heading down to the downside, looking for some kind of upside action there. Energy looking like it wants to come back, but nothing yet, really. Nothing like that's really kind of making an outstanding move up. All right, guys, pinky on up like always. Don't miss later today. I'll be trying to get to some expert opinions to find out about what's going on in this market. J&J rocking. Yeah, I was looking at J&J because the drug manufacturers have been really beaten down, and those don't look too bad. You know, Merck, ABBV, PFE today, definitely getting a little bit of a bounce. Those drug manufacturers, these got hit hard before this, so maybe we're just getting a little bit of a bounce. You can see it also with daily RSIs around 24 for PFE. J&J is a little bit higher on the RSI, a little bit stronger at 49. But these other ones are in the 30s and in the 20s. Silver creeping back. That'll probably be a pullback in the dollar. A lot of Dow names green. McDonald's, Amgen, Merck, J&J, out of tech. I hear you, Jay. Shelly, how you doing? Did you take some more trades, Shelly? What's up with the portfolio? Do you have anything on long term, or you just took some in and out trades today? All right, now you're starting to see some portfolio guys making some moves on up. I think they're kind of making money on utilities because utilities are the only thing kind of getting off of the levels here. My Excel coming back here for me, not looking too bad there. Tried to make that complete push out there. You guys can see it now to 75.22s. This is looking good for us in Excel. Just needed to continue going in the direction and really just kind of close into the green. And we'll continue working this position. This one looks good for me. NEE is another one that I could take in the same area. Now it's trying to make that push here. It could try to double down in utilities. And it's not a bad name to kind of double down, but I would look for a pullback here closer towards 85, 85.16, 85.15s. What I like about this one, it has a down gap below it, and you could risk off that 84.33s. See if we get a pullback here towards the 85s. All right, what else is moving out there? I'm knifed now. Don't worry about it. Keep pushing. Zuck, Z-U-C-K. Z-U-C-C. Oh no, that's probably someone kind of a name out there. The mods got it. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what else is out there. It looks like we're almost wrapping on up here. Let me just take a look at the overall market here. SPY coming right back down there. It came to the VWAP, rejected the push above, and not what we wanted to see there. Merck making a nice step up there, 2% day on Merck. So yeah, drug manufacturers are probably a good area to kind of take some dip by. I was looking at some of these, but I didn't take the shot. BMY was on my list this morning. I talked about the names that I was looking at were beaten down, maybe getting a little bit of reversal. Dollar Tree, Triple M, CTLT, CRM, Generac, BMY. And I had about a pretty good level there for BMY to watch. So this one doesn't look like the worst chart here, as this really was beaten down, now catching a bounce there. Drugs. Whatever happened to drug? Ooh, it's right back down. Things come and go fast. Party's still in play, guys. I think in the long run, party is still in play here. It's just going sideways. Eventually, I think it might have a run. So don't forget about it, at least. Keep it on your radar. I'm not saying you got to be in it, but keep it on your radar if you guys like those cheap names that run. 5 below, man. 5 below. Not doing bad today, that's for certain. You guys talked about it in the chat. Appreciate it. All right, working well, working our way back here on the day. Can we finish the day into the green? Now I'm only down $89 on the day. Working my way back, guys. Working my way back. That Excel doing well for us. UNP. All right, let's take a look. All right, railroad play here. I like it. I don't see these plays called out often. Nice little reversal there. They're really kind of hit hard lately. RSI is pretty bad on these. Yeah, it's not a bad one to keep on watch. I haven't seen industrials though come back in a while though. Been keeping an eye on them. Man, technology just getting pounded again today, guys. Really, utilities is where it's at right now. Southern Company doesn't look too bad here. Sempra Energy. This is one that Kramer gave. Don't know it too much, but looks like it's a natural gas type of play. It's had a nice pullback. I like that pullback to 165. Dominion Energy doesn't look too bad either, getting a bounce today. All right, PayPal is in the S&P. If PayPal drops below 85, okay. PayPal. All right, we'll see if it can get to that 85. Also probably see Square move very closely, so maybe one shows a faster move to catch. All right, guys, that's probably going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and wrap on up. Like always, guys, I'm going to keep battling. You guys can see here as I'm battling on back. We're only down 89 now. We were down a little bit further. That Excel position keeping us a little bit into the green, almost a full percent. You guys can see the risk here and what we did. You also could see the portfolio value as it went down and came back on up. So we're making our way back. Got down towards 860s and now we're trying to come back here. We're up about $60 there. We'll see what happens on this position. What will we do today? And of course, we'll check out the leadership, right? We'll check out the leader tomorrow. Wally Loco leading right now, up about almost $400. And then there are a couple of names below that. And then a lot of names just not even taking a trade today. And maybe that was the move today. So not a bad day to start off. And we're battling, guys. And that's what it's about. We'll see what happens. We'll keep battling like always. Don't miss a little bit later today. We got stock market movers. I got some, of course, expert opinions that I will be asking some market questions. Up next, you guys got Benzinga Live. Don't miss it with, of course, AB. And then a little bit later today, we will get a roadmap and then at the close. So hit those thumbs on up. Let's keep it going right here on Benzinga. And I hope that you guys enjoyed today's action. That's going to do it for us. We're going to keep you going, though. You don't got to go anywhere. Just stay right here on Benzinga for some more market action.
Check